Hi everyone, hope you well. This is CoinsKid. Hope you had a really good Monday. Hope you have a really good Tuesday, and let's have a really good week for XRP. Okay, it's all good. It's all golden. So right now, diving into XRP, you can see that it's picked up relatively well, hasn't it? It's sort of going a little bit sideways. It did break out and met our target yesterday, hit its head on resistance, and it's rolled back to support at the moment. So it's looking relatively good. But I just want to show you this, the stock RSI. Okay, so this is the stock RSI, and this is always indicative of a bit of a bottom. Now, what we're looking for here for XRP is a golden cross on this stock RSI. For me, in my opinion, if we get the golden cross right there where the blue line crosses the orange line on the stock RSI, you can see it's just got rejected just there. Okay, when we see that golden cross, okay, so that is a long position in itself for XRP, in my opinion. So, you know, not financial advice, but as soon as you start to see that on the weekly time frame, do put a cheeky long on XRP, because it's the signal that it's going to break out. Look, golden cross, breakout, golden cross, breakout. And if we look at the price action, you can see that once you get that signal, when it's in the floor down here as well, completely oversold, you can see that when you get that, the potential upside that you're going to get for XRP. And with that, you know, if you get that confirmation, the stock RSI, the golden cross, the buy and go to the beat signal from CoinsKid right here, that is an optimal entry point right there. So don't jump in just yet. Not financial advice. I don't want to tell you what to do, but a breakout is imminent. And with that as well, that would be the signal that we're breaking out of those levels of resistance that we've got and we've created for ourselves. That ascending triangle that we've seen as well on the 4-hourly time frame right there, you know, so it will be confirmation that the breakout is happening. And as you can see each time, you know, look, we get the golden cross, the buy and go to the beat signal on the stock RSI in the floor, okay, in the oversold position. When you get that, when you're down in the floor, let's do this, look, so you can see a bit better. Each time you get that in the floor, boom, look what happens. You get that growth, okay, just there, boom, growth, just there. It started to form, isn't it? And even just there, but he was inside the purple box. He wasn't completely oversold. At the moment, XRP is basically in the floor. It's completely oversold. There's still obviously a little bit more room where it could actually come down, and make you fully aware of that. You know, if you was start to roll out of that particular target right now, you'd know you've got the 60-cent target down there, which we've given you. But if you do start to see the formation of a golden cross on the stock RSI, okay, on the weekly time frame, that's a really good signal to get involved in XRP right there and open a long position. But again, not financial advice. We don't give financial advice on this channel, okay? It's for education and entertainment purposes only, but it's gearing up. And like I said to you, you've been holding support relatively well, okay? Let's just zoom in here and see where we actually closed this week out. I do believe, yeah, we did close it above the 20 weekly MA, because this is the top of the candle here, the body. This is the high, the wick, okay? So that's the high that was achieved during that week. Now this is the open, because just here, this opened here and that closed just there. Do you see that? So on a red candle, it opened there and closed there. Now the low was the wick low. That was the lowest that XRP ever went down to. So you can see the level of support right there. So this looks relatively bullish, doesn't it? So what we're waiting for is the bullish cross, the buy and go to this beat signal from CoinsKid on the stock RSI. You get that on the weekly. See you later, alligator. And again, not financial advice, okay, but it's gearing up. It's gearing up. So watch this space. If Bitcoin behaves, obviously it is all on if Bitcoin behaves. You're fully aware of that. If Bitcoin behaves, we could be off to the races here for XRP and breaking out some key levels of resistance. And obviously starting to march onwards and upwards to our price targets that we've got for you. We've given you the next impulsive wave target just there of $3.89 for XRP. So we do anticipate that this hopefully is the low. Okay, if this is the low, the next impulsive wave, which is starting to form now, as I've shown you before, okay, you know, this is the low and the impulsive wave up to this top. If this is the impulsive wave starting to form now, this is your next impulsive wave target, and that would actually beat the all-time high for XRP. And with that, you would see a lot of confidence coming to XRP, and then the secondary part of this bull run here. And obviously, as you're fully aware, we've got this SEC, haven't we, hovering over us. And if that's good and that's golden, wow, this is where you could see XRP absolutely explode and get to our price predictions up here for everybody. So fingers crossed, everybody. Hopefully we have a really fruitful summer moving into the later part of the year. We've got the correction out of the way. The bears can go and F themselves. Sorry, I don't want to swear, but they can, literally, you know, because on these videos, I'll be honest with you, on these videos, XRP was up here and I was saying, look, be careful. You're overextended. You're too far away from the EMAs. Wait for a pullback, confirmation of support. And I'll always tell you that, okay? And those that are new to the channel won't realise, but, you know, when XRP was up here, I was saying, please, you know, just hold back. If you're not already involved in XRP, do wait for the retest of the 20, especially, and it's came, look, and you've got it, and you're holding support really, really well, and you're bouncing off for 20. When you're above the 20, you're in an uptrend. When you're in between, or under them, and above the 55, you're in consolidating. Obviously, if you start to go below the 55, you start dragging the yellow line, which is a 20 weekly EMA, over your shoulder, and you're creating something called a bear cross, okay, where you're hitting your head, and you can't come up for air, and you're not sustaining any growth. And what you're doing, you're in a bear trend, you're in a downtrend, okay. And like I said to you, that is not here yet. You've had this sort of upside, come back, upside, come back, and you're holding support really, really well. And you've gone for an ABC correction, holding relatively strong support. Now, providing we don't get any more rollovers or any corrections in the market, you're looking at continuation here for XRP. And like I said to you, there's a breakout that's quite imminent. And looking at the weekly stock RSI, it looks poised. Okay, you can see at the moment though, it's almost being rejected at the moment. I don't know if I've just shown you that, but it is almost being rejected just there. Do you see that? So it started to form, look, but then it's getting rejected and it starts to come back down. So do keep an eye on this, because this is a massive, massive indicator, okay, that potentially with this you could continue to roll over here and come down and make a lower low. So do keep an eye on this particular signal right now, because if this starts to curl up and this blue line crosses the orange line, because you can see it almost is, okay, you need to see the blue line curl back up and start to come back up here, because if it does, wow, off to the races here for XRP. You're going to break out key resistance. So I'm just going to look at XRP on the hourly time frame then and see what we can see, okay? So on the hourly then, XRP broke out beautifully, didn't it? And this was a bull flag, just like we said to you yesterday in yesterday's update. You are in an uptrend now. On the hourly time frame, you're holding the 20 the 20 EMA, right? Just remember this. On any time frame, you're above the 20, you're in an uptrend. You're in between, you're consolidating, you're below the 55, you're in a downtrend. And what you're doing, you're creating these bearish crosses where you drag it down, hit your head, you come down to a key level of support before continuation and break into the upside. That key level of support in this instance was, obviously, as you're fully aware, was this upper trend line of this ascending triangle that we find ourselves in for XRP. Support, 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 support. Do you see this? So if XRP does start to roll now, you're getting so close to the apex up here, because this is the W double bottom resistance. I'm going to zoom out in a minute and show you this, because this is effectively where XRP hit its head on the resistance of this W bottom. Okay, look, so I'm going to show you right now on the 4 hourly, I believe it is, like I showed you yesterday, is a key level of resistance, and you can see XRP's come up and its head on it. Okay, literally on the spot, boom, and got rejected and come back down. That was a nasty candle, that is. That's a lot of selling pressure on that particular candle right there, because the wick is so long. And remove this white pole and you can see, look, so it come up, it said, started to sell back off, and it started to consolidate now basically on this particular level here above the 55 on the 4 hourly, which is good, because it's showing that you potentially starting an upside movement just here, and you're starting to form a reversal pattern because you've got this W bottom. Do you see this? So you've come down, made a low, you've got a high low, and you're making a W bottom with a level of resistance in the middle like that. Now if that's broken, this is where you're going to see the pump to the upside, okay? And I've given you your target. Your target is 105. So if you do start to see XRP start to come up now and break through this key level of resistance, do expect a 13% upside for XRP to come up and test another key level of resistance, which, as you're fully aware of, we zoom out, is an ascending triangle. Do you see this? So you've got resistance, 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 multiple touches of resistance right there that XRP failed to close above. Okay, and that's the 8 hour, isn't it, that we were targeting that? Yeah, on the 8 hour we were targeting this particular pattern just here, where you was failing to get above this level of resistance. Now, if you do start to get above that level of resistance, you're obviously looking at a $1.45 XRP token right there, okay? So right here, from here, if this continues to be fruitful, and we start to get the pickup now for XRP, you're looking at a whopping 62% trade right there for XRP. But like I've just said to you, target the weekly stock RSI, look for the golden cross. If you're getting that golden cross, I've just shown you what happens. Good luck, everybody. So stay strong, stay tuned, and we're back tomorrow with another update on XRP. But so far, so good. It's looking relatively good for continuation. We're above the 20 EMA on the hourly. You're in an uptrend on the hourly, and you start to make progress on the other time frames. Okay, so I'll be back tomorrow with another update on XRP. Break these key levels of resistance. Go long. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.